So, welcome to this YouTube Live. This is my first one, so pretty excited about it. And I wanted to start it off with the question that I get asked all the time, which is how to purchase a property with no money down. So, the first thing I want to clarify is that no money down doesn't necessarily mean no money out of pocket. That's one of the biggest things that confuses a lot of people, especially first time home buyers. Like, I heard no money down, I heard no money down. And that's very true, very possible. That's what I'm going to talk to you about in this YouTube live right now. But keep in mind that you're going to need some money. And what I mean by that is that when you go to put an offer in on a home, you're going to need to ratify that contract. And typically, what you're going to do is you're going to put down what's called an earnest money deposit, which is some money that you're going to need. Also, the appraisal, and also the home inspection, which I really recommend that you do. So some people think, again, no money down means no money out of pocket, and that's not necessarily the case. So just keep that in mind. You are going to want to have some money to work with. It's definitely going to help you, but it's very possible to get into a home with a lot less money than you think is needed. And that's really the beauty of it, because a lot of people rent a lot longer than they need to because they think that they need a lot more money than they actually do. And that's what this video is about, is because there's a lot of down payment assistance programs to help you to purchase a home and get you into a home. And even if you do have money for a down payment and you use down payment assistance, you can hang on to more of your money. So it's quite possible that if you have money to get into a home, that you could hold on to that money and have almost a year's worth of mortgage payments. And I have found that that makes a lot of people feel comfortable and more secure when it comes to the uncertainty of being a first-time homeowner and purchasing a property. So just wanted to, share that with you. So the first thing is, let's just go over how to buy a home with no money down. So there's three main ways. One is, if you're a veteran, the VA loan is one of the best loans in the country. And if you're a veteran, thank you for your service. And I'm sure you probably are already aware of it, that you can qualify for 100% financing where a down payment is not needed. And you also do not have mortgage insurance. You have what's called a funding fee that they actually just reduced recently. So that's one way that you can purchase a home with no money down, is using a VA benefit. The other way is with USDA financing, which basically there's certain areas in the country where USDA financing will work. And if you qualify and it's a property in one of those areas, you can Google USDA mapper and you can put the house, the address, and it'll tell you whether it's in a USDA zone or not. That's another way that you can purchase a home with no money down. And then the third way, which is the most popular, which is the one that I use most often, and I do USDA, and I work with a lot of great veterans. However, the one that's most popular is the one that uses down payment assistance. And down payment, or short DPA for short, is basically a great way to help you get into a home where the state, most of the time, and there's other programs, will give you the money to not only cover the down payment, but to also cover a good portion of the closing costs. So to answer a lot of people's questions, how do you buy a home with no money down? It's actually quite simple. And what it is you have down payment assistance, and then you get the seller to cover the closing costs. And therefore, you can get into the property with very, very little money at all. Basically, the earnest money deposit, which typically can be 1% of the purchase price. So if you're looking to buy a $300,000 house, that's $3,000, and appraisal is about $500 to $600, and then you have an inspection. So you're talking about, for like maybe $4,200, you could get into a home if you get down payment assistance, and then the seller can pay for part of the closing costs. Now that may or may not be possible depending on the property that you're interested in. And again, all of these scenarios that I'm sharing with you are for primary residences. All right, for primary residences. But you don't always have to be a first-time home buyer, but they do have to be for primary residence. If you're looking for investment properties, or you want to buy rental properties, things of that nature, you can comment on this video, let me know if you'd like for me to do a video on that, and I will be more than happy to do that for you, okay? So again, no money down doesn't necessarily mean no money out of pocket. However, what it does mean is that if you get down payment assistance, you will not need that down payment, even if you're not a veteran or USDA, you can get into the property. I hope that this helps. And definitely subscribe, like this video, even if you're not watching it live. It helps the algorithm. And if you have any questions, let me know. And if you want to schedule a call to speak with me, I'm going to put the link in the video. Bye for now. See ya.